Bryan. Man, thanks for all the link ups, and all the advice. I'm just run through some random memories. Nothing too deep, just because all of our conversations has been pretty much deep. So I don't know. I just random memories. So I remember it was February 10th, 2022. Damn, it's almost a year, dude. Yeah. It's almost a year when we met at how do you say the fancy ass name? I mean, Los could probably pronounce it. Carlos probably pronounce it like Le Truffe, Le Truff, Sauvage, some shit like that. Whatever. You know, I'm not that fancy, so I don't know. But I don't know why I gravitated towards you. I don't know if it was your quiet demeanor. Quiet demeanor equals deep thinker to me because I'm quiet and I like to think deep. I don't know what it was, but something gravitated towards you. It was something about my brain. I don't know. Just gravitated towards you. Whenever there was questions being asked, I could tell that you digested the information, took in the information, however you want to say it, whatever like that, and processed it, and then repeated it. Versus most people who just hear a question and answer because they think if I answer the question fast, I'm going to sound smart. No, a lot of times it sounds freaking. A lot of times people sound fucking stupid. But anyway, then I knew you were the person, dude. I knew we really connected. When you mentioned that, well, two things that deeply connected me. First was the question of if you could commit any crime, but it's only legal to you. It's illegal to everyone else, but it's legal to you. You and I seen eye to eye on that one. I won't say it out loud, just in case. I don't think anybody else gonna watch this video. You probably won't watch this video, but yeah, we connected on that answer, whatever like that. But the thing that mainly made me connect to you, even after seeing that you process information, process questions, and then thought deeply, and then told your answer, was that when we're all standing outside, you told me that you actually do mentoring, and I love mentoring. Like you told me, I think you had like two people under you that was learning about like real estate or whatnot, you know, and I just thought that was amazing because some people think that I am so great, or they don't want other people to become great, so they don't mentor. Man, why not make everybody great, you know? And then the second, I want to say the first intentional meetup. So it was basically our second meeting was February 2nd, 2022, or early February 1st, February 2nd, whatever. I want to say the second. We met at the coffee shop on Country Club. And that was a super meaningful encounter. At that time, I didn't. That's crazy. Like, I didn't believe in God. Like, I told you, like, all the situation. And then, man, just that turn within a year. Like, from February 2022 to the person I was at the end of 2022, man, like, the super love of God came back inside of me just that quick. Maybe that conversation triggered something that caused me to go back to my true self. I don't know. But no matter what, I mean, I give you partial credit for allowing me to come back to this happiest place inside of my life. It may not mean anything to you, but it means a lot to me. But and it's like, so that was like February. I know March, like the beginning of March. The 1st or the 5th doesn't really matter. I just like dates. I want to say it was March 2nd as well, like February 2nd, then March 2nd was the third meeting, whatever like that. And we met up at that pool hall right there in Sulphur. And again, we just spoke to each other. You shared your ideas, I shared my ideas. And of course, it was a beautiful meeting as well. And man, my bad I couldn't find like because I know you followed. Was that yeah? You followed me back home that night because I wanted to give you a taste of that the liquid marijuana or whatever like that. But I couldn't find something to put it inside of, so I don't know if it wasted in whatever I put inside of. But yeah, I wish I could have gave you a whole bottle, but I just didn't have a bottle at the time. then it wasn't until we had a large, another not really a large gap, but like another gap because it wasn't until like May until we met again. We met at Golden Nugget near the pool, and it's weird that you were able to, like, you always told me that you have like this, I guess, like a sixth sense, like you could feel others, and when my other friend Heather came, you like nailed it right on the dot. You were like, man, she's really struggling with something, even though she wasn't even showing off struggling. And I confirmed it to you. Like, yeah. She's going through a lot, like mentally, whatever, like that. And I don't know how you felt that, but man, that's a blessing from God, man. That you have that sense to be able to feel other people. I don't know. Sometimes I could do it, like people that's really close to me, but to be able to do it to somebody I never met before, seen for the first time, like you did, it's freaking fantastic, bro. Um, I just love the whole vibe. Like, it's weird because, like, I don't know what type of thing Golden Nugget has set up, but like there was like no humidity, like next to the pool, whatever they have. Maybe it's like a vortex because it's like surrounded by the portion of it, surrounded by the hotels or whatnot. But I know, like, the second we walked out of there, like when you were talking to my wife about actually visiting Romania. I wish I could have actually visited Romania with you, but of course, if you're watching this, I probably don't exist anymore. So I never got to do that trip. I wish we could have went there together. But yeah, once we walked outside, like on the other side of the hotel, like going to the parking lot, that humidity just flooded back inside. It's like, man. But yeah, I love the cool vibe next to the pool, around a bunch of beautiful people, and yeah. And the next time we was in July-ish, so like another 2 months, middle of July-ish, whenever. Yeah, it was July 10th. It was no, not July 10th, July 13th, because it was the day. Man, we kept talking about meeting up and meeting up. It was always like a disconnect or whatnot. And when we finally decided to meet up, it was July 13th, 2022, and that's when we met at the football field. And that has to been like top 25 moments of my life, to be honest, man. Like, just the love that dude Sai, Indian guy, had for his teammates, that was huge. The fact we had other business-minded people, not that give a fuck about the money or whatnot, it's just that we had other people who was on the same page as us. Maybe like not like spiritually or intellectually, but like business-minded, whatever, like that, And and this is weird how like groups form without even trying to form, like eventually all the like-minded people, you, me, Derek, Saeed, the dude that owned the ugly clothing brand, just all ended up in a circle by each other, and the people, like the little guy was trying to get information about me for stocks or whatever like that, eventually like he fell off. And then all the like-minded people kind of just stood together. I really enjoyed that, man. And just the connections and the information, that was dope. That you just took that. I mean, it didn't lead to anything. I don't think it did. But the fact that you were like, man, I need all of us connected within inside of a group. Like, it could have led to something if we would have acted upon it, but we didn't. Act upon it, whatever, like that. But just you, like, one of the quotes I always stick inside of my head from you, bro, it's not a lack of money, it's a lack of connections. And connecting with other people meant a lot. And then, like, even after the meeting, you came by. You didn't have to. You came by my homeboy house that was trying to start his own Dennis, who was trying to start his own fantasy football thing or whatnot, and chopped it up there. And you said another thing. I want to say you called it. I can't say the exact word. Like, auditive memory is very human. I know where we're standing next to my visual, like 5 feet of separation, or 7 feet separation. You know what I'm talking about. Um, where a guy's drilling and not finding anything, and then they find somebody with a tool who can find it, and just with that connection, he's able to tell them exactly where to drill, and then everything become prosperous. That saying, even if I don't get it 100% correctly, it's stuck inside of my head. Just just meaning of another connection that you just need. You have all the tools, it's just you don't have the person to guide you. Um, oh, my bad for making you miss your meal that night. Because I know you kept wanting to leave because it was getting like 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and you had your set time on your how your eating pattern was going. I don't know if you still maintain the eating pattern, but you had an eating pattern that's where you ate at certain times, and of course I kept y'all too late. My bad, bro. But thank you so much. Don't think that I took that for granted. And then the infamous night, not infamous, the cool night. When we all met at Dennis' house again, but this time it was you, Carlos. I want to say her name was Tiffany, the girl who did your braids. Dennis, his homegirl Ashley, me, and we all sat there and had a cool ass smoke session. Talking about the digital graveyard, man. It was cool, just a bunch of people just bouncing ideas while high. And the fact that you brought something up that I'd never even thought about. You said, man, it's amazing that we had, like, let's say it was like a group of 6 people, 7 people who were there, and nobody killed the vibe. Like, everybody was like kind of on the same page, and yeah, that was pretty freaking amazing to think about it afterwards, And the digital graveyard, I bought the website for it, everything was on my phone. If you want to take the idea, dude, pretty sure, I'm dead right now, talking to you from the other side. I like to be your first customer on there, If you don't want to deal with it, don't deal with it, But eventually, hopefully we'll meet again in the afterlife, my boy. Love you much, bro. Later.